Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2018, predicting the 2018-19 season. If you haven't seen the video released on Monday predicting the Premier League, then go and check that out now. I'm Joe. If you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe for daily FM18 content up to and including FM19. So, today, we're going to be looking at the Football League and non-league and how FM18 predicts the 2018-19 season using the updated database. So I think it'll be quite interesting. We've seen some interesting results with the Premier League, so I'm sure that is going to translate down. But first of all, we shall start with, well, not Wigan, but the Championship. And as you can see, Stoke have won the playoff final. So who has gone up? West Brom, Swansea and Stoke. I mean, the three teams that are relegated have absolutely dominated the Championship, according to Football Manager. I don't think that'll happen in real life. I actually think that Stoke might struggle a little bit. They've lost some of their really good players. But maybe the likes of Swansea and West Brom can bounce back. But lots of teams have found it tough. Aston Villa, of course, are the big ones down there. Blackburn obviously struggled as well. So it is going to be interesting to see how they cope in the Championship. One of the toughest leagues, if not the toughest in the world. QPR, Rotherham and Wigan are the teams to go down. So that means Blackburn, who were promoted, a fine. I think Rotherham were Rotherham in the Championship last season. I can't quite remember who else got promoted from League One. But yeah, very interesting. And Wigan completely cut adrift, 20 points from 46 games. I really don't know why that would be the case, but hey ho. Top goal scorer was Wilfred Bonney with 32. That's pretty damn impressive, to say the least. Let's just have a little look at some manager movements. Any that are interesting shouting out there? Not particularly. I mean, Birmingham going through their usual lot of managers as they usually do. If you look at the date left, Middlesbrough also getting rid of Tony Pulis, I guess, is an interesting one as well. Steve McLaren taking over Middlesbrough once again. Let's go down to League One, see what was happening there. Charlton have won the playoff final. Sunderland have gone up. That's the big one I was looking at. And Barnsley have gone up as well. Burton couldn't make it back at first time of asking, but Charlton back in the Championship after a good few years down in League One. So good for them, I guess. 79 points. I mean, they were unlucky not to get promoted. As you can see, very, very close down in League One. Getting relegated, Gillingham, Bristol Rovers, AFC Wimbledon and Accrington Stanley. So I think Accrington won League 2 last year. So that is quite a shock that they go straight back down in 24th. But no, that is who gets relegated from there. And Bradshaw, Boyce and Wyke or Wick are the top goal scorers in this division. Let's see if Sunderland held on to Jack Ross. They didn't. What happened to Jack Ross? He got sacked. So Sunderland looked like they had actually had a poor start of the season. I mean, 12th. I think they'd be quite happy with 12th. This year, but no, you can see that they've gone on the rise since Christensen was appointed. Let's have a little look at League 2 and see what's going on there. Bury have won the playoffs in this division. MK Dons, wow, 110 points from 46 games. Oldham 104 as well. Actually one former Premier League team. MK Dons certainly weren't. Northampton Town in third place as well, with Bury in fourth. Tranmere and Macclesfield are the teams to go out of the Football League. I thought Phil Brown was he was, but he was sacked. Phil Brown, one of my heroes. He's from my neck of the woods. He got sacked from Swindon. So Tranmere and Macclesfield are the ones to go down. I'm pretty sure they were the ones that got promoted, actually. Might be wrong. I might be getting my wires crossed. Let's go down to the National League then, see what's happening there. Ebbsfleet have gone up through the playoffs. Chesterfield are the ones to go through. Salford amazingly didn't get promoted. They're hugely tipped to go up this year. Adam Rooney, of course, has joined them from Aberdeen. He's gone in and scored 21 goals in 44 appearances for them. So that's quite interesting. Going down from the conference, Maidenhead, Halifax, Harrogate and Braintree. We'll have a look at the last two non-leagues as well before we finish off this particular leg of the predictions. York went up in the Vanarama National League North, with Chester going up in 4th place. Darlington, Altrincham and Ashton United are the ones to go down. Let's have a look at the Vanarama South. So Chelmsford have gone up. I'm pretty sure they only got promoted this season, so I might be wrong about that again. But they've gone up, and Billericay have gone up as well. They didn't go up last year, but I don't know how. They had some fantastic players last year. It doesn't look like they've still got those players, unfortunately. The likes of Pennant, the likes of Paul Konchesky, it doesn't look like they're still there. Actually, no, Billericay were in the league below Vanarama National League South, so they've had 2 consecutive promotions, according to this. So that is very interesting indeed. But that is where we're going to leave this episode. I know it's only been short, but I think we've went over pretty much everything we can. We'll have a little more look at the Championship, I guess, because that's the one most people are going to care about. Bolton having a very good season, up in 6th place. Obviously, they just survived last season. Derby up there as well with who is Frank Lampard is their manager, isn't he? So yeah, good first season for him. Preston up in 4th as well, another impressive season. But Villa again finishing 7th. David Moyes is there now. So what happened to Stevie Bruce? He got sacked, and then 14 days later David Moyes took over. I think that's a good fit, actually, Moyes and Villa, but he couldn't turn their season around. Yeah, they were hovering way down here, and they were unlucky not to finish in the playoffs in the end. Only 1 point. Well, actually, goal difference is what did it. But what a turnaround from Moyes. I'm sure they'll come up next year. But that is where we're going to leave it for this episode. If you have enjoyed that, then make sure you do leave a like down below. It really does help me out. It means a lot to me as well. Pardon me. Subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more Football Manager content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.